Connie Berry. Over the span of her 42-year career, Connie has served the needs of those in Title I and in migrant education, English language learners, and in the Department of Multicultural Education. Currently, she coordinates guidance and social services for migrant children in the district and for all children in the district. Connie co-founded an organization, and when I tell you this is an organization who is so important, this organization is so important to the people of Palm Beach County and to the people of the world, the Cshahid Center. Connie is the founder of the Cshahid Center. The Cshahid Center provides, among other things, dental, medical. It provides after-school tutoring, scholarships, and assistance for those people that most people in society forget about. People who are migrant families, families in crisis, English language learners, and all people in the spectrum of American culture. Connie, we salute you. I salute you. She's my friend, and she's a wonderful person, one to be emulated, and I want to be like her because she's just fabulous. Thank you, Connie. Recognize the Honorable Priscilla Taylor. The Honorable Priscilla Taylor. She is also a neighbor, former neighbor of mine. I don't know if you knew that, but it's from a long time ago. It's before you were, really well known. And I was not even, we were very, very, very young. We're still young. Anyway, I'd like to just introduce her and if you have some comments.
Okay. Well, thank you, and good afternoon. I've got another meeting, as you can imagine, running around during this time of the year, but I would just like to congratulate each and every one of the awardees. It is certainly something that you deserve. I can remember when I was in Tallahassee and we were fighting for the rights for teachers and educators, and listening to my friend Maria, I see that we're still fighting and things are even worse. And sometimes I wonder if the politicians really realize that they had teachers who got them where they are. But we know that it's going to be a battle in Tallahassee. But I must just say thank you on behalf of the Palm Beach County Commissioners for what you do. We really appreciate you. And we want to just encourage you to continue what you're doing because you're making a difference. Our kids appreciate it, and the parents appreciate it too. So thank you again, and thank you for letting me. I'm so glad you didn't say I wasn't born then because I really would have been in trouble. So you said when you lived next door and you hadn't talked to me, so I'm glad you cleared that up. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It gives me great pleasure to present to you Mr. Amafika Gueka. I'm sorry, Amafika Gueka. I must get that right. Baba Gueka completed a 1,069-mile walk from the site of the prestigious school that he founded, the Joseph Little's Nguso Saba Charter School. He walked to Washington, D.C. in order to call attention to the urgent need for African-centered education for children of African descent. This trek also served to raise much-needed funds for the students and the school. We take for granted that all children are included in the education system. Baba Geuka has recognized that indeed there is a difference in response in young people when their education is founded upon the legacy of greatness from which all African people are descended. The rich history of Africa lends farther than the standard that typical history books teach. It is a proud and long history which is not generally emphasized in the typical curriculum. Mr. Geuka knew that learning the whole history of your ancestry makes a difference in how you grow. If a child learns he is part of history and not a victim of history, then the entire world comes into focus and success is attainable. Author, wise teacher, mentor, and life director, Mr. Amafika Geuka. Richard Andrecchio. Oh, you're supposed to be sitting down in front. What are you doing way back there? What are you doing, you? Wow. Mr. Andrecchio is the director of choral activities for Santa Lucia's High School. He is the past president of the Palm Beach County Music Educators Association. He's developed a par excellence music education department at Santa Lucia's High. His singers, his musicians have toured the world. The pace setters, a vocal jazz ensemble that he put together. This guy right here put that together. They were chosen to represent our nation as Goodwill ambassadors at the 1988 World Expo, and they have performed at Carnegie Hall and the Lincoln Center. Mr. Andrecchio, is it Andrecchio? Andrecchio. Oh, I knew I was going to screw that up. Mr. Andrecchio. His choirs have toured the world, receiving national and international acclaim, and have performed with groups such as the Mighty Clouds of Joy, Kenny Rogers, and Shirley MacLaine, to name a few. I present an extraordinary teacher in the arts and inspiration, Mr. Andrecchio. Richard. I asked him if he could teach me to sing a little better. Yes. We're getting there. Mark Federley, teacher, theater and drama teacher extraordinaire. He acquired the first full-time drama program at Palm Beach Lakes High School. Over the years that he was there, he created excellent productions of Raisin in the Sun, Dreamgirls, and Schoolhouse Rock Live. He continues to look for new sources and new products using different material, like, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but the play The Colored Museum by George C. Wolfe. It's an excellent production. He was recently awarded a scholarship to study at the Globe Theatre in England. He is